Hey guys, I'm P-Freak, welcome back to Pokemon White version. Last time, we had Team Plasma try to steal the skull of a Dragonite skeleton over in Nakreen City Museum. Then we chased after Team Plasma into the Pinwheel Forest. We eventually got the skull back, gave it back to Lenora, and then we were told to make our way over to Castelia City in order to fight Berg for our third gym battle. In this part, we are going to return to Castelia City in just a moment. We have a lot we need to go over in that city. Before we do though, I learned apparently that this guy right here, in battle, striking first is essential. So here, this guy will give you a Quick Claw. Quick Claw is a held item that will occasionally let the Pokemon who holds it goes first, no matter the speed. You give it to a Pokemon to hold, maybe we'll let that Pokemon use its move before the opponent can. That's why I gave you. It's called Quick Claw. Quick Claw. Why is that such a tongue twister? But yeah, it can be pretty useful, especially if you have a really slow Pokemon on. Kind of like, actually, I could give that to Borealis actually, since Borealis is gonna be pretty slow. Or I can keep the charcoal on. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep the charcoal on for now. Like, if it gets really bad, then sure, I guess I'll pull out the Quick Claw. But yeah, it can be an occasionally good item, but it's a whole bunch of RNG whether or not it actually works. Anyways, let me meet you guys back over in Castelia. Alright, we are back in Castelia City, and oh my god, do we have so much that we gotta go through. Castelia City is basically the main, I guess you could say, I want to say hub, but it's more like a major city. Sort of like how, I guess Hearthome is like that. Where basically there's a lot we can do around here. First thing I want to do actually is go down these various different piers and see what they have for us. We got in this one. There's nothing really here as of yet, but if we talk to the scientists over here, Pansage, Panseer, and Panpour are Pokemon that evolve with special stones. Which Pokemon do you want to evolve? This guy will give you an evolutionary stone based off of what elemental monkey you tell him for. So if you tell him Pansage, he'll give you a Leaf Stone. If you tell him Panseer, he'll give you a Fire Stone. If you tell him Panpour, he'll give you a Water Stone. I don't have any need for any of these, so I guess I'll just take the Leaf Stone since I have a Pansage. Pansage. It's Leaf Stone you need. So yeah, that's another thing. The elemental monkeys evolve through evolutionary stones, and most evolutionary stone evolutions mean that you won't have a lot, if any, more level up moves. So be careful for that. I already know this, but I will give you some advice. When a Pokemon evolves, it'll be more powerful, but it'll be slower to learn a new move. This is especially true of Pokemon that evolve with stones. Yeah, literally what I just said. So it's up to you. You can have it learn a good move and then evolve it with the stone, or evolve with the stone fast and then have it learn the move with TM. If you can find the TM, of course. Stick up your thumbs and curl your fingers. This is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places it also means money. Interesting. So I guess that's supposed to be like a guy from... Okay, there's one interesting little theme that goes on with here, which actually kind of fits the theme of what America is supposed to be. As I probably mentioned before, this region's supposed to be more based off of North America, the USA, specifically New York City and the surrounding areas. Because of that, there's a lot of like international theming around here. We'll get to that more as we go further around Castelia. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Yeah, that's actually kind of cute, having the like Pikachu up there. It's kind of ironic considering you don't see Pikachu through the normal Unova decks. Royal Unova is now in preparation. We are working very hard to raise this ship for the best Pokemon trainers. You cannot access this area yet. You will not be able to access this area for a long, long time, so we're not even going to worry about that. We are probably going to have to come back here once we, well, get further into the story. We go down this pier. Let's see. Interesting black ship here. A black boat. What could it be? What do you have to say? If someone is getting under your skin and you want to yell at them, scream at the ocean. When you're alone, of course. Yeah, otherwise you might seem like a fool. Alright, double check. This black boat really doesn't have much of a purpose for us anyways, so it's just kind of there for now, weirdly enough. Let's see, what is this? The Battle Company. Yes, we will be back here in just a moment, but I'm going to finish going through all the different piers here. You are definitely going to want to go check out the Battle Company, trust me. This boat over here, they are quite different depending on where they live. It's a bit surprising that rules and ways of thinking are different, just because the places that we live are different. Yeah, every place has a different culture. We can't do anything over here quite yet, if I remember correctly. We would, if you have a certain item, you will be able to get onto this boat almost immediately, but we do not have that item for now. We might get it later on, though. Let's see, moving on forward. Oh, glitchy graphics. Pass by Analytics HQ. People pass by as they walk along. So this was something that was more made when Pokemon Black and White was actually popular and still a thing. Where basically, if you like cross paths with another trainer that also had Pokemon Black and White with you, then you'd be able to like give off certain greeting. You'd be able to basically answer surveys that ask you like what sort of phrases you want to use whenever like you automatically connect to another person or something like that. It's, again, just something that's kind of lost in time because Pokemon Black and White aren't just seen around normally nowadays. Kind of just the nature of video games. Or was it over here? Hold on. It's small compared to the luxury liner, but the size of the ship doesn't change the feelings of adventure when you're out on the open sea. Okay, it might have actually been this boat that we might need the item for. But anyways, I did find out one thing about one of these boats, though. Apparently, there's an item called Unity Island, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll say it right here. But basically, it takes you to a certain place called Unity Tower, where apparently it doesn't really serve much of a purpose, and I only just found out about this a few minutes before I started recording this. I did some quick research in Castelia. Basically, it's a tower that has 100-something floors. Each floor is supposed to represent a different country that's registered within the game itself, and then, like, you can run into any trainers you traded with on one of those floors based off what country they're in. It's in alphabetical order based off the language you're in as well. But it's only accessible to you if you actually make an international trade through the GTS, the Global Trade Station. Sadly, the GTS no longer exists, so there's still a way for you to do it, but it's gotten a bit more convoluted, and I don't remember off the top of my head. Aren't Pokemon great? If they're fighting someone bigger than them, up and at them they go. Yeah, I guess. Alright, so that's all the piers here. Before we move on down to the streets, though, let's head back to that battle tower, shall we? Okay, really, the graphics just kind of look weird. Like, welcome to Emulators, I guess. Battle Company, actually, I believe it's called. Hi there. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. Yeah, so a lot of people in this building apparently like to have battles, hence the term Battle Company. But we do want to be through here. We don't have to actually go through here for any story purposes, but there are some nice things we can actually get as we go up here. Let's start with the 47th floor. So just about almost every worker, not all of them, but almost every worker here is a trainer. So, especially the ones that are just statically standing still. So yeah, prepare to have a bunch of battles while we're here. I'm going to clear these guys out real quickly, and I'll say anything in case they have anything of note. Oh, company tour, or some Pokemon practice? Either way, I'm glad you came. I'm happy, so I'll give you these. If you talk to this guy real quickly, he will give you Quick Balls. I'm very happy, so I'll give you another present. And Timer Balls. These are two of my favorite Pokeballs. A Quick Ball makes it easier to catch Pokemon if you use it at the very beginning of a battle, and a Timer Ball makes it easier to catch Pokemon you've been battling for a long time. So yeah, they're two of my favorite Pokeballs. The Quick Ball, as he says, is more powerful if you use it on the first turn of a battle. I believe it's an 8 times capture rate, but please note you're also using it on a Pokemon that's full HP, so it's good though. You can sometimes just have a quick battle, especially if the Pokemon's a pretty easy one to catch normally anyways. While the Tyrant Ball is a bit more useful for if you have longer battles. So the further you go on into the battle, the more powerful its catch rate is. I believe it increases every... Okay, I want to say it either increases every 10 turns, or it reaches its maximum power at 10 turns. I'm pretty sure they changed it through the generation, so I'll put up on screen right now what the actual answer is. I can never remember off the top of my head. We have another item over here, which is a free revive. I will always take a free revive. Alright, and if you talk to this scientist over here, he will give you the item known as the Scope Lens. If Pokemon holds a Scope Lens, it has a better chance to make a critical hit. That's actually pretty nice. I literally just give the Quick Claw to York. Actually, yeah, we'll give the Scope Lens to Mantra for now. It always is nice to have a more guaranteed chance to land critical hits. Alright, that's all this area had to offer us on the 47th floor. Why do we only have access... Whoops. I did not mean to go to the first floor. Why do we only have access to 3 floors? Oh no, do you have anything interesting to say? Every morning, my Pokemon wakes me up with wake-up slaps, so I always look like a wreck. But I appreciate the good intention, so I'll work my hardest to provide for it today, as always. God, I would hate that to be freaking woken up by a freaking Pokemon move. Let alone a wake-up slap that's supposed to do more damage to the Pokemon's sleep, so... Alright, up on the 55th floor, we have an item. A Hyper Potion. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a healing item that heals 200 HP. We are not going to actually need that for a while, but it's pretty good to have it for free. I believe we have even more trainers here to fight, so I'm going to do just that. Alright, we got quite a bit of experience through all this fighting, so here's where everyone's at right now. Mantra actually learned a new move in the move Hone Claws. The user sharpens its claws, boosts its attack stack, and its accuracy. It's kind of unique because there's not a lot of moves that actually boost accuracy, but having extra attack, that's always a good thing. So I'll happily take that over Furious Swipes right now. Anyways, we fought everyone but the janitor dude who said hi to us. You look like an official person, but you also just look like a janitor. Oh, you are the Pokemon trainer I met at the entrance. You've come this far. That means you must be quite strong. Are you prepared to face the strongest person in the building? Don't tell me it's you. Are you prepared to face the chairman? Oh, okay, thank God. Then the time has come. I am the one. I accept your challenge. Right, you're a janitor. What do you mean? Unless... Janitor Jeff is actually the chairman, the whole CEO of this thing. But for some reason he wants to be a janitor instead? I don't know. Guess I don't blame him too much. But yeah, he has a Trubbish. Trubbish is known to be one of the least favorited Pokemon in the entire series, because it's literally a trash bag. So, yeah, it's kind of ugly. But ironically enough, Trubbish's evolution, Garbodor, actually gets a, what is it called? Dynamax, or Gigantamax form in Generation 8. So it's kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. Alright. Also, it's kind of fitting. Janitor has a trash bag Pokemon, so I guess it makes sense. And we just set a bunch of trash on fire. That must smell amazing. Yeah, it's also not a very strong Pokemon. It is a base form. It does have an evolution, so at least it's that. Go for it. And he hit us with all 5 double slaps. Okay. For a move that's called double slap, it sure hits a whole lot more than twice. And that's always bugged me. They should have called it like multi-slap instead of double slap. It's dumb. Alright, there we go. That's Trubbish taken care of. The trash bag that also farts in its cry. What's with Pokemon and having What's with the Pokemon company and having Pokemon that actually fart when they cry? It's dumb. Next up is Minchino. We saw Minchino briefly, and cute charm. Awesome. Minchino basically is a regular normal type. It's not really your original rat that goes to Patrat, but it is just a standard normal type. And unfortunately, we didn't one-shot that thing with Arm Thrust, so... yeah, Borealis got Q-Charm. What Q-Charm does is that if the Pokemon with Q-Charm gets hit with a contact move, then the attacker will actually have a chance to become infatuated with the Pokemon, which basically means that there's a chance that the attacker will not be able to attack because they don't want to hurt their loved one, or whatever. It only works on Pokemon of the opposite sex, so... yeah. I'm not even going to get into it. But Borealis grew to 23 and wants to learn Rollout. Rollout? Sure. I've been using Arm Thrust more than I've been using Rock Smash, and it's kind of pointless to actually have 2 fighting moves now that I think about it, so I'll definitely replace that with Rollout. We'll get a better Rock-type move. I think I will keep a Rock-type move on me, maybe? I don't know, it might be nice, especially since I'm part fighting type, so it's nothing to do with the flying types. I disguise myself as janitor because I like to know what kinds of trainers come here. I had a good time battling you. This is a token of my esteem. Please accept this. And we get the experience share. This is actually quite an interesting item. Pokemon holding an experience share gets some of the experience points from every battle, even if it's not involved. That's right, it may be useful for raising weak Pokemon. So yeah, instead of doing what's called switch training, where you basically have the Pokemon come out the first turn and then switch to a stronger Pokemon, you could save that turn by using the XP share, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. And sometimes it'll even result in the Pokemon becoming a lot stronger than the rest of your Pokemon. So I definitely have used it in my fair share of times. Okay, that was a big part of the city taken care of, but we're not even done. Oh, we are not done. What are you doing here? Want to recover Pokemon? Oh, sorry. Are you related to Bianca in any way? Do you know Geonet? No, not really. See the globe at the 2nd floor of this Pokemon Center? That's Geonet. If you check on Geonet, you can register the place where you live. So yeah, this is basically what I mentioned about before, where you need to have a Pokemon, you trade over a Pokemon from another international country to be able to access Unity Tower. However, what would you like to do? Let's register. You can register your location. That information may be provided to your friends and strangers through the DS Wireless Communications, or no Wi-Fi connection. About that. Let's register your location now. We can register basically anywhere we want to. I know technically technically I'm playing the US copy of the game, but you can register wherever the hell you please. So this is basically where you kind of counteract the fact. Okay, so basically what you do in order to get Unity Tower now is that you're supposed to register your Geonet location as something, as a different genetic, you get basically 2 copies of either Pokemon Black or Pokemon White. Register one of them as the main, I guess, United States, and then register the other one as an international country. And then, boom, you are able to access Unity Tower once you trade one Pokemon with them. So yeah, that's fun. Then here in the lower clerk, we actually have a new Pokeball, the Nestball, a somewhat different Pokeball that works especially well on weaker Pokemon in the wild. Basically, the lower level the Pokemon is in the wild when you're trying to capture it, the better a chance you are of actually capturing that Pokemon. I believe the limit is 20, so any Pokemon above level 20, it's just a regular Pokeball. So it's okay, I guess, if you're trying to like fill out your Pokedex, but I don't know, we're still running into rather low level Pokemon, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. And then we have the Netballs, of course. Okay, now that we got all the piers in this main area of Castelia taken care of, let's actually go into the inner streets around here. So if we go down this street, what do we have around here? We have a lot of people just running around. Right over here we have Game Freak. Huh, I wonder who Game Freak is. Well, if we go inside... Hello, who are you two? Because he is alone and looks lonely, I was reading a book to him. I will read it to you too. Here, I'll keep reading. Zorua, who was left alone, wandered around looking for its mother. Have you seen Zorua? See? It's Pokemon that looks like this. So this is the pre-evolution to Zoroark, the Pokemon I have on my, God, what is this thing? No, not Cross Transceiver. Seagear. This is the Pokemon I have on my Seagear. It literally says it right there. This is the pre-evolution to that. This is the only way you're able to get Zorua into your Pokédex without an event. They say Zorua has the power to bewitch people. It would be scary if I was bewitched, but I like Zorua, because it's cute. Huh? Why are you blushing? Okay, so I'm just going to spoil the entire thing right here. This kid here, you will not be able to get him to talk at all. Basically, this is Zorua. This is a Zorua who is disguised as a human. Zorua and Zoroark are basically known as the illusionist Pokemon, and are able to cast illusions. So he's right now creating an illusion that makes him look like a normal boy. If you have a special event Celebi with you, then you will actually be able to get a Zorua of your own. This is the only way for you to get Zorua in Black and White. Don't worry, there's a more easily accessible way to get Zorua later on. Not in this game, but later on they allowed you to actually get it a bit more easily. If we go up to the 22nd floor, though... Welcome to the Game Freak offices. Yeah, this is kind of in just about every Pokemon game where they actually have Game Freak, aka developers of Pokemon, have like an office around here. I'm a sound designer. I put a lot of wonderful mechanics to change the game's music. Yes, this is the guy responsible for all the dynamic music we have around here. How many of them have you noticed? I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it? Yeah, he's talking about a certain item that's actually really good called the leftovers, where at the end of every turn, the Pokemon will actually heal up a portion of their HP. It's kind of weird because the item itself is a apple core. Whatever. A tip for getting strong in Pokemon battles. Let me see. I guess the most important thing is having lots of battles. If you become very strong, come back and have a Pokemon battle with me. Basically, we need to battle this guy after we get a certain portion within the story. One of these trash cans, I swear one of these trash cans was important. Nope. Okay, whatever. What do you have to say? I'm the graphic designer. I'm devoting all my energy to every dot. I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow. Interesting. Beware of spoilers. What I'm working on is the ending of the game. Don't look at it here. You'll have to play for yourself. How meta. This entire thing's just really meta, to be fair. Hi there, I'm the game director. Oh, you're working on your Pokedex. Oh, if you fill it up a lot, please let me know. Basically, if you complete your Pokedex, come back here. This guy is the guy who will give you the diploma for completing your Pokedex. Which is nice, I guess, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to say that flat out. We're just not going to do that, especially since we need to trade over certain Pokemon from Pokemon Black version that aren't in Pokemon White version. What's... Oh! This is actually something really good. We have this little vending machine over here, and if you go to this vending machine, you can buy fresh water, soda pops, or lemonades. We've already encountered fresh water, so they're basically super potions, but you get them for so much cheaper. It's only 200 compared to like, I believe it's 600 for a super potion. And then you have soda pop, which is 60 HP instead of 50, and lemonade, which I believe is 80 HP for only 350, which I believe is still cheaper than a super potion. The only caveat is that you can't buy these in bulk. You have to buy them one at a time. So it's honestly worth it though, just standing around buying a whole bunch of lemonades. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for basically the next, I don't know, minute, 2 minutes. Oh, and occasionally you'll have another drink drop down absolutely free, like an actual vending machine, I think. Alright, so I'm going to be here for a while just getting a whole bunch of lemonade, so give me a moment. Alright, with that, I've gotten myself 20 lemonades, so I think we'll be pretty good for a while. We can always come back to the vending machines and buy more lemonade, so... I wonder what this building is over here. Hello, anything of interest here? Hello, if you'd like... Oh, massage your Pokemon. Oh, we have the masseuse here, so apparently... What the masseuse does is that she will actually massage one of your Pokemon, and that'll increase the happiness of the Pokemon. Happiness affects certain things, like there's certain Pokemon that need a certain amount of happiness in order to evolve, and there's also some moves that are based off happiness, so I will say yes to it, and I'm going to give it to York specifically, because we will be eventually teaching York a move that does involve the happiness of a Pokemon. Or I guess technically it's a friendship as well, whatever. The massage has made your Pokemon a little bit more friendly to you. And over here, Pokemon are happy, I'm happy, and I laugh. When Pokemon see me laughing, they'll be happy too. Oh, that's sweet. Can we go up any floors? Yes, we can. Let's see, we can go to the 11th floor. Hello? Anyone here? Oh, we got a couple people here. Check places you're curious about. You may find some hidden items there. If you use the town map item, you may find a new place to explore. Talk to the person you're curious about. It may be a wonderful encounter. Basically, it's talking about just search everywhere. People in the past said wise things. A child who sleeps well grows well. Yeah, if Pokemon use the move Rest, the Pokemon will fall asleep and recover. I already taught that move to my Pokemon, so I will give it to you. This guy gives us TM for Rest. Rest is a okay move, I guess. If Pokemon falls asleep, I heard that there's a berry to wake it up instantly. Pokemon holds berry that uses Rest. Pokemon will fall asleep and recover, and then wake up instantly. It's a great combination. Basically, what Rest does is that it makes your Pokemon fall asleep, but then fully heals them, all their HP, and any volatile status conditions they have on them. Then it'll wake up in a lot less in a set amount of turns. I believe it's after 2 turns it'll actually wake up. You can counteract the sleep by actually giving the Pokemon a chest of berry or just any consumable held item that wakes them up. Typically a chest of berry. Alright, so the guy mentioned about checking every place here, so... Nope, okay. I could have sworn there was like a hidden item somewhere around here. Maybe I'll grab it sometime off screen. Alright, moving on forward. We have the little central here, but we'll come back here in a moment. I want to explore the rest of the streets that we have here. Going down here, we have more busy people, and looks like an ice cream stand. Let's get in line. Huh? Oh, here you can buy the dessert that everyone in Castelia City is talking about. But it looks like I got the last one. They're sold out for today. Try again on a different day. Yeah, I guess we can't buy it, unfortunately. Anyways, this is where you... Wow, that was weird. This is where you buy Castelia cones. Castelia cones are actually a really good item. You know how I was talking about how the lemonades are really good because they're cheaper healing items? This is basically also a really cheap healing item. The Castelia cone is cheaper than an item that we'll get later called a full heal, where it'll heal any status condition, instead of being specifically only for a certain status condition. However, in this game, you can only buy Castelia cones on Tuesdays, and even then you can only buy 1 Castelia cone per Tuesday. So basically you only buy 1 a week. This does get changed later on, but yeah, it's not the best. This is a lot worse than, like, say, the lava cookies that you could buy a whole bunch of in Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Emerald, so... Kinda sucks, but it's whatever. We have over here an art gallery of sorts. I'm not good at Artistsburg, but I have a liking for his paintings. Let me see. Today, I'd like to paint a flying-type Pokemon. Will you show me the kind of Pokemon you have? I don't have any flying types on me, buddy. That's flying-type Pokemon. That's flying-type. Please show it to me. I'll give you a little something. Basically, every day this clown will ask for a different type of Pokemon to see, and if you show him the Pokemon that he requests, then you will get one of the 5 main berries, which I believe are the Cherry Berry, Chesta Berry, Pecha Berry, Aspire Berry, and Ross Berry. One of these status healing berries of your choice. Again, you can't grow the berries normally, so this is basically kind of the only way that you can get renewable berries. Alright. Anything else down here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, I should mention that the clown will never... I did find out the clown will never ask for a dark-type Pokemon for some reason, so... Just basically any type but dark-type. Speaking of dark, this is creepy. Where did I put those sunglasses? Hello? Ah, I found them. You've really got to have more light to see your way by. Take this. It'll help you see in dark places. We get TM70 Flash, which is actually a lot better of a move than it used to be. If you use the move Flash, the accuracy of the opponent's moves go down. When you use it twice, the rate it gets hit by a move will be about half, because it means more light. Basically, Flash used to actually be in HM back in Generation 1, and I believe they also brought it back in Generation 3 in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Or was it also in Rusa? Point is, Flash used to be in HM, and it basically only did that. It lowered the accuracy of an opponent Pokemon, but it didn't have perfect accuracy itself. so it wasn't really that great of a move. However, they actually buffed it. It's now, it's a TM now, but also, if we go down to it, it is also now 100% accurate, so it's actually a lot better than how it used to be. If we go in here, though, this is your first visit to the cafe, am I correct? Please. And he gives us a free lemonade. I will happily take that. Give us to your tier Pokemon. Thank you, thank you. There's nothing else we can really do there if I remember correctly. Got a drug deal going right next to us and some guy dancing. Yeah, this is creepy. Kind of reminds me of the creepy streets of New York City. Ugh. Man, I hate New York City. I know there are probably a lot of people who love it, but I, as a guy from the Pacific Northwest going to New York City for the first time, it sucked. There's a building over here we can explore. And it's empty. Probably nothing on the second floor as well, so that's a waste of time. If we go further down, well, doesn't this look interesting? I believe that's a Pokemon Gym. However, we will not be going there this time. We kind of already have this episode going on pretty long. Let me take a double check. Yeah, I've already been recording for over 36 minutes. It's a lot less for you guys since I cut a lot of stuff out. But anyways, we're not quite done with exploring the city anyways. I want to talk to this guy right here. Hey, trainer, show me your paces. Give me a whirl. Alright, a fight is like a dance. This guy basically wants to fight with us, and when we're done fighting with him... Alright, let's get down. How about that? Those are some smooth moves, no doubt. But it'd be even tighter if I had a group. Hey you, would you talk to the other dancers? Even by both of them, the three of us can groove as a team. Alright, same alpha as me. That guy's a dancer. This guy's basically asking you to go find the other dancers around town and actually for them to create a whole group. So we already saw them in case you didn't catch that. So I'm gonna go talk to the other ones real quickly. Do you need something? What? You're looking for dancers for a team? It sounds pretty interesting, but I don't want to do a favor for someone who isn't stronger than me. Hey, let's have a battle. Yeah, each of these guys are going to ask you for a battle as well, so be prepared for that. You're going to create a dance team, are you? Sounds very interesting. I'd like to join up. All right, and now we gotta go grab the last one. And here's the last guy. What do you want? Oh, the dance team. You're going to introduce me to the team. Oh, then before that, let's have a Pokemon battle. I was great in Pokemon lessons. So yeah, basically these guys are kind of just on a straight, street. You go down the dark alley, and then literally the pier that's right across from the alley is where the third dancer is, so it's pretty convenient. What was that? Oh, the dance team. I will join the team. Yeah, that's kind of what we called you here for anyways, dude. Alright, there we go. We got all of them to put together. Thanks, man. I've got the best team in the world here. That's how I feel. And he gives us an amulet coin. This is a very, very nice item. We communicate by dancing. It's how we say happy things, sad things. How we say the world shines brightly. Sure, whatever you say. Anyways, the amulet coin is a very nice held item. If a Pokemon that is holding the amulet coin participates in the battle, then the prize money for that battle will be doubled. Basically, it's like, hey, look at this shiny thing. Now you owe me twice as much cash as you did before. So it's pretty nice, especially if you're trying to get a whole bunch of money and they're like training so you can rebattle over and over again. However, I don't think there's a rebattling method for you in this game, unfortunately. I could be wrong about that. Anyways, moving on forward, there's one last little street that we can explore here. Let's see what we have here. In this building. Do you want to go up? I need to check you. You don't seem to have anything suspicious. Okay, you can go. This is a awfully interesting building, I guess. Let's just go to the 47th floor. What do we have going on here? Hi, could you explain everything to me? Welcome to my party. Please enjoy conversations with everyone. A lot of people here. Hey, trainer, check out my moves. Have you gone to the next city yet? I learned this move at the musical over there. Pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, someone who's speaking German. I can't speak German. I'm sorry. Hello, have you tried the Castelia Cone yet? I mentioned to buy one on Tuesday, but it's very difficult to get. Yeah, no, we tried, but we failed. Did you see the dress that supermodel Lisa was wearing? Whatever Lisa wears is beautiful. A stunning ensemble. Okay. My boyfriend is good at getting out of bed in the morning. In fact, he's slow at getting out of bed. I asked his Pokemon to use Wake Up Slap. Oh, it's you. Okay then. Oh, your Pokemon is so charming. I want a cute Pokemon too, so I can use this. And we get TM45 Attract. Do you know the thing I said about Cute Charm causing infatuation? This is basically the move version of it. This move makes your Pokemon unbearably charming. All Pokemon of the opposite gender will fall in love. Yeah, so you use this on Pokemon of the opposite gender, and they will become infatuated. Nice, I guess. I've asked a Pokemon to use Sing instead of getting an alarm clock. But I can't get up at all. I don't know why. That's because Sing actually makes the Pokemon, whatever. You'll figure it out. Ciao! I'm not even going to try to speak Italian. Sorry. It's hard to get up in the morning after a fun day like today. Yeah, I can feel that. And you're speaking Spanish, I believe, so... Alright, well, we got a German, we got an Italian, and we got a Spaniard. I hope Spaniard is the right terminology. I'm so sorry if it's not. Nothing really interesting besides getting a tract. I'm invited to the party, but the person in front of the elevator wants me to be pat down. Or is this just my imagination? Okay. I talked with a lot of people upstairs. It was fun. Yeah, it sure was fun. Not a waste of time. Over in this building, we have a lot more people to talk to. Hello, I'm Official Name Rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? So this is the guy you come to if you ever want to change the nickname of your Pokemon. Right now, I'm fine with Borealis, York, and Mantra, so not right now. I'm the Feeling Reader. I've heard a lot of people take feeling checks using the Sea Gear. Huh. Interesting. You can't change the name of a Pokemon you got from someone, because the name contains wishes of the person who named it. Why couldn't I speak there? Basically, yeah, if you get a traded Pokemon, you cannot change the nickname of that Pokemon in this game. This gets changed in Generation 8, I believe, so it'll still be 3 more generations before we're able to do that. What do we got upstairs? We got another clown. Anything else around here? Oh, we got a scientist, too. I secretly invented a special machine. Only people who knows the secret password can use it. Ooh, I do not have the secret password for that. Fortunately, it seems you don't remember the password. Give me a second. Alright, so unfortunately right now I can't seem to find any of the passwords that this guy wants, so I think we'll just ignore him for now. My name is Mr. Locke. I'm a magical clown who can open anything. Your name is Speedfreak. I'll see you again, I'm sure. So this guy was supposed to be tied to a special event that never came to fruition. You're supposed to get a thing called the Lock Capsule, bring it to him, and then he would open it, and it would give you the TM95 Snarl. Snarl's an interesting move. It's a special Dark-type move that always lowers the target's special defense, and it hits both enemies and you don't battle. Unfortunately, the Lock Capsule never was a thing, so you could never get that TM legitimately in this game, which kind of sucks, because Snarl's actually not that bad of a move to have early on if you have a special attacking Dark-type. Also, there's a Pikachu here. Pikachus aren't supposed to be found normally in this game, so that's interesting. And we have one more building to check out. Yes, you're the one I want to talk to, real quickly. I'm Pokemon Fanatic. I'm famous in Castelia, too. Oh, look, you have a Pokedex. Well, how many Pokemon have you found so far? 30 Pokemon. This is quite a Pokedex. I'm quite impressed, so I will give you this to you. And he gives us the Eviolite. This is actually a pretty interesting item. Eviolite is great. Both defense, special defense of the Pokemon who holds it will increase. However, it's a peculiar stone because it's only effective Pokemon that can still evolve. This is actually an item that has changed competitive Pokemon quite heavily. Basically, as the name says, it gives a Pokemon who can still evolve an increase in their defense and special defense. For certain middle stage Pokemon, that can make them incredibly tanky. I think I'm actually going to go to York. Never hurts to at least have more defense and offense, and I don't think a Quick Claws has activated at all. So, yeah, I'm going to switch to 2. So it's a very nice item to have. You need to have at least 25 Pokemon in your Pokedex in order for you to actually get that item. Alright, and if we go that way, that leads us to the next city. So we're not going to go there right now. Instead, I'd say it's a good place for us to actually stop. We have explored, like I said, this is a huge-ass city for us to explore. And we're not even done yet. We still have the gym that we got to take care of. But we've explored quite a bit, gotten quite a few items, and my voice is honestly really tired right now. So that's going to be it for now. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media links. All that will be in the description. Next time, we're going to go possibly fight the gym. I'll see you guys then.